Don't they look just fabulous? So because I know that parents and family members always want to take pictures at special events, we will take a few minutes first to pause and take pictures. Fifth graders, please have a seat. We will start with Mrs. Schroeder's class. Mrs. Schroeder's students, please stand. If you have a student in Mrs. Schroeder's class, this would be the time to take a picture. We will even allow for you to come close during this time to take a picture. During the program, we ask that everyone remain in their seats. All right, family members, I'm going to ask you to have a seat. Mrs. Schroeder's students, please sit down. Next, can I have Mrs. Groger and Ms. Yerboa students, please stand. Family members, please feel free to come up front to take a picture. Family members, please have a seat. Mrs. Grover and Ms. Yerboa students, please sit down. Next, we will have Mrs. Johnson's students. Please stand for a picture. And those family members, please feel free to come forward to take pictures. Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. Students, please have a seat. And finally, Mrs. Rudowski. Students, please stand. Family and friends, please feel free to come forward and take a picture. Mrs. Rudowski. Students, you may have a seat. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. We will begin our program with Abigail Simon from Mrs. Johnson's class, who will come down to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good morning. I am Abigail Simon from Ms. Johnson's class. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Parents, family members, and special guests may be seated. Fifth grade students remain standing for the Parkway Panther Pledge.
Thank you, Abigail. Now I will have Salah Zag from Mrs. Grover and Ms. Yerbola's class to come and lead the fifth grade class in the Parkway Panther Pledge.
Good morning. I am Saladin Zag from Mrs. Grover's class and Miss Ebola's class, and I will lead the fifth grade class in the Parkway Panther Pledge. I am a proud Parkway Panther, and today I promise to be ready to learn and do my best work, be responsible for my actions and my choices, be respectful to everyone I come in contact with, and keep my hands to myself in order to build positive relationships, be resourceful to help anytime it is needed. I will make good forward choices today and be a positive Parkway Panther.
Thank you, Salah. Now I will invite Mohammed Ibrahim to the podium for the teacher thank you.
Good morning. I am Mohammed Ibrahim from Ms. Radowski's class, and I would like to address our teachers. Thank you for all that you have done to teach us and care for us, and help us become productive community citizens during our fifth grade year. We have grown because of our combined hard work. We would not have been able to complete this part of our journey without your assistance.
And now Khalid Church for the parent guardian thank you.
Good morning. I am Khalid Church from Mrs. Schroeder's class, and I would like to address our parents and guardians. From the time we were born or from the first day you met us, you have been there to hold our hands, guide our steps, and shape our thoughts and actions. We are on our way to becoming great people because of the first lesson that we learned from you and from what you continue to teach us each and every day. There are days when our actions make you proud, and then there are days when we leave you at your wits' end. But we ask that every day you work with us to overcome the challenges that life will bring, because the best is still yet to come.
Thank you, Khalid. All that we do here at Parkway School is done with the support from our central office, that being our superintendent, Mr. Nitty, our assistant superintendent, Dr. Ishibashi, and all of our Board of Education members. I now invite Dr. Ishibashi to the podium for a word of welcome.
Good morning and welcome to the Parkway School fifth grade moving up ceremony. On behalf of Mr. Nitty, our superintendent of school, who is actually attending the Antile ceremony this morning, all of our fifth grades are moving up today, and our Board of Education, I welcome you to this kind of bittersweet event this morning. Yes, it's great to have our students moving up to sixth grade and to Fisher Middle School, but I also know how much all of you enjoy being part of the Parkway family here. So it is a bittersweet moment. But I ask you to enjoy your time with your sons, your daughters, your grandchildren, your nieces and nephews, and just family, friends. Enjoy the moment. be proud of what the students have accomplished this year. I'd like to also thank the staff at Parkway School, Ms. Harris and all of the teachers for what they have done this year and for all the years that your children have been here at Parkway School. And please give the staff and Ms. Harris a round of applause for your appreciation of their work. And fifth grade, if you continue to live the 4 R's that you have learned here at Parkway School, as you move on to Fisher School and the rest of your life, you will be positive members of our school district and of our society and world. So keep up the good work and congratulations. Have a good day.
Thank you, Dr. Shibashi. Again, welcome parents, guardians, other family members, and friends to the culminating event of your child's years at Parkway Elementary School. Throughout the year, whenever we think about the moving up ceremony, it creates a mixture of anticipation and excitement, but it also creates a few tears that tug at the edges of our hearts. Tears we shed as we think of you students during school years past. Tears that fall as we wonder of your days yet to come. And tears that cloud our vision as we consider the path that we have started you on. The 2017-2018 school year has been memorable and remarkable for all of us for many reasons. With the addition of mindfulness to the already daily recitation of the 4 RCs, we have worked together to shape the community of Parkway School around the ever-present thoughts of being focused, present in the moment, respectful, ready, responsible, resourceful, and cooperative. I am very proud that not only is each Parkway student able to recite the 4 RCs in true positive Parkway spirit, but they are able to do so while being centered and ready to start the day with a positive goal. As the Parkway community, we have had a year filled with many Parkway traditions: trunk or treat, fall family fun night, the winter extravaganza, the pancake breakfast, pasta dinner, vocal and instrumental concerts. And throughout all of these momentous occasions, we have grown together. We have grown closer as a community and wiser as individuals. Students, as you think back and remember your days here at Parkway School, whether they are from a few months with us, one school year, or many, I hope that you smile and laugh at the silly moments and wonder with pride at the growth you have made during your time here. At Fisher Middle School, be proud of your Parkway School heritage, but be ready to embrace the changes that middle school will bring. Do your best work and continue to live by the 4 RCs, and the transition will be easy to make. It has been a great year. It is bittersweet for me to think that you are completing your last steps of your Parkway journey, but I am glad that our paths had a chance to overlap and that we were able to make Parkway School history together. As you leave these familiar halls, do so with your heads held high and full of all that we have taught you about being positive students and good citizens. Please know that although we will wave goodbye to you tomorrow as we clap you out of the gym, we are just as ready to hug you hello when you visit to tell us of your future accomplishments. We are here for you whenever you need us. So I charge you today to leave us and work on being the best that you can be, knowing just a bit more than you did when you first began your journey at Parkway School. But mostly, I wish you the ability and desire to laugh often, to be proud of yourselves, to help others, and to please not grow up too fast. Parkway fifth graders, please stand. It is at this time I invite Mr. Hugh Dwyer, Vice Principal of Fisher Middle School, to come to the podium as I present to him the fifth grade class of 2018. Mr. Dwyer, I am very pleased and proud to present to you the Parkway fifth grade class of 2018, who are more than excited to become the sixth grade class at Fisher Middle School 2018-2019.
Thank you, Ms. Harris. It is with great excitement that we accept the 5th grade class and will receive them in September as 6th graders. Just a brief word I'd like to share with you. As you come into 6th grade and into middle school, there's going to be different trials and challenges. They're going to be different for each of you in what you experience. But I like to leave a quote with you, and this is from a writer and musician. His name is William Lee Barfield. The question is not whether or not you will face trials. The question is, how will you respond when you do? I know for a fact, because I now have 2 students who've gone through Parkway who are successful at Fisher. I have one more daughter who is here. I know you have been trained through your 4 R's. I know you've been challenged about who you are from the inside out. And I have no doubt that when you face the trials that are going to be coming, that you will face them well, because you have been taught how to do so. I know that you have been challenged by your family how to face those challenges and trials as well. So as you come to Fisher Middle School, we are excited to have you. Parents, I now turn to you and I say this, and I challenge you, please don't forget about us. Just because you're leaving elementary school, where you've been for many, many years, we get to have your children for 3 short years, but we welcome you to our school, and we look forward to having you as well. Thank you very much, and enjoy this very special day.
Thank you, Mr. Dwyer. 5th grade students, you may have a seat. So now we have a little excitement. Whether it is from participating in events for 6 years at Parkway School, or perhaps it was from participating and showing great effort this year, there are many awards that staff members like to bestow on Parkway students. We are going to begin with Mrs. Klein, who is going to present the Junior Paws Alumni Awards, We Deliver, and the Teacher's Scholarship Award. Students, please stand when your name is called. Remain standing until Mrs. Klein or any other presenting teacher has completed their list of awardees. Parents and guardians and family members, we ask that you hold your applause until the teacher has finished reading the list.
Good morning. My name is Mrs. Klein, and as most of you may know, I'm a 2nd grade teacher here at Parkway School. In addition to being a 2nd grade teacher, I also wear a few other hats in the building and the district, including the We Deliver coordinator, the Junior Paws Spirit and Service Club advisor, and the Ewing Township Education Association secretary. So I'm pleased to present awards for those 3 roles. Many years ago, I was lucky enough to begin an after-school club for 2nd and 3rd graders called the Junior Paws Spirit and Service Club, courtesy of a grant from the Ewing Public Education Foundation. Many students from this grade participated in the club during 2nd, 3rd, or even my Junior Paws Advisory Council. I am happy to present the annual Junior Paws Club Outstanding Alumni Awards to students who have continued to be positive Panthers and demonstrate the 4 R's on a consistent basis, and who have gone above and beyond in the classroom and the community. Congratulations to Alexander Griffin, Ava Loesch, Evie Hawkins, and Toyosi Adenuga. Congratulations. The 4 of you may be seated. Once again, the 5th graders took a leadership role in Parkway's We Deliver postal system as mail collectors, sorters, and delivery personnel. Students from all of the classes gave up part of their recess time every few weeks to participate. Thank you to the following students for your contributions to this year's program. Please stand when your name is called. Ava Loesch, Evie Hawkins, Francesca Edouard, Maya Register, Shania Dewa, Mohammed Ibrahim, Essence Mims, Abigail Simon, Siani Jernigan, and David Quafa. Thank you for your hard work and congratulations. You may be seated. Finally, it's my honor to present the Teacher Scholarship Award. On behalf of the Ewing Township Education Association, I am happy to present a scholarship to 2 5th grade students, a boy and a girl, who exemplify academic excellence and strong, positive character. These two award winners are truly positive Panthers who will be missed next year. Congratulations to Ava Loesch and Amir Ramirez Rufino. They will each receive a $50 check from the Ewing Township Education Association. Good luck to all of you as you continue your journey onto Fisher Middle School. Congratulations. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Melissa Shaw, who will now present the next few awards.
Good morning. Each year, the fifth graders are given the challenge of coming up with a theme for their class and then a design to match. The theme and design are used to create the fifth grade t-shirt and can be also seen on many other pieces of memorabilia, including the program given to you this morning. Each year, the ideas and the design get more and more creative, and the decision is even more difficult. Inspired by the fifth grade novel study and field trip, the theme for the 2017-2018 fifth grade class is Parkway Fifth Graders Are a Wonder, and was created by Francesca Edward. Please stand. To bring this theme to life, Francesca also created the image to go with it. Congratulations to Francesca for your creative ideas. And as we learned from the book and the movie, she was kind. I'm also here on behalf of Mr. Taylor this morning for the Safety Patrol Awards. Safety Patrol members are selected based on the following criteria: responsibility, respectfulness, being courteous, cooperation in and out of the classroom, obeying the school rules, and good attendance. They make sure our hallways and buses are safe and students are respectful towards one another. The following students were able to meet these requirements all school year. Please stand when you hear your name. Jaden Cartwright, Shania Dewa, Alex Griffin, Evie Hawkins, Ava Loesch, Maya Register, Malachi Stewart, and Fiona Zhang. Thank you to all the Safety Patrol for a great year and a job well done. You guys can take a look. I am now here on behalf of Mrs. Attrey for the Art Awards. The following students have displayed excellence in art by using their creativity, imagination, skill, and hard work. The award for Best in Drawing goes to Francesca Edward, Therese Hawkins, and Samir Crawford. The award for Most Inventive goes to Fiona Zhang, Tegan Monroe, and Tyler Hammond. The award for Best Choice of Subject Matter goes to Maya Register, Akela Alicia, and Yasmin Marin. The award for Best Use of Color goes to Abigail Simon, Ava Loesch, and Evie Hawkins. And the award for Best in Imaginative Work goes to Dakota Hall, Salah Zag, and Kalik Church. I have one additional award that's not listed in your program today. It is the Parkway Panther 5th Grade Perseverance Award. It recognizes perseverance and hard work that goes into not giving up in math. Each math class was asked to nominate students that demonstrated grit throughout the school year. On behalf of Mrs. Radowski, Mrs. Mullery, Mrs. Johnson, Mrs. Coluccio, and myself, I would like to recognize Cherry Araya, Jaden Cartwright, Ibrahim Danka, Amir Ramirez Rufino, Malachi Stewart, and Jairus Williams. We are very proud of your hard work. We expect you to continue to persevere and not give up in the future. Congratulations. Next, I'd like to invite Mr. Zach Berkman for the Instrumental Music Awards.
Good morning.
This award is presented to students who have fulfilled their obligations to the Parkway Instrumental Music Program by playing in all the concerts for 2 years or all the years that they have been a student here. These students have shown great dedication to their playing, completing thousands of combined hours of practice, showing exemplary 4R behavior in lessons and ensembles, and exhibiting their musical skills in concerts for their peers and the general public. I am very proud of the work that they've done, and I know that the skills that they have learned from their musical experiences here will help them in the future. Students, please stand when I say your name. Francesca Edward, Maya Register, Lemuel Wimbush, Fiona Zeng, Mohammed Ibrahim, Amy Mentor, Malachi Stewart, Bianca Joseph, Rafni Lopez Estrada, Elias Martinez, Louis Conover, Amani Wertz Peniel, Naomi Harrison, Ibrahim Denke, Kevin Hidalgo, Samir Crawford, David Quafo, Chriselle Lee, Jairus Williams, Akela Alicia, Cherry Arraya, DeMarcus Jackson, Victor Perez, Emir Ramirez Rufino, Dakota Hall, Ella Lloyd, Essence Mims, Salahuddin Zag, Oluwatoyosi Atanuga, Madeline Carignan, Alexander Griffin, Ava Loesch, Evie Hawkins, and Tegan Monroe. May I please have a round of applause? Thank you. I will now introduce the next speaker, Mrs. LaJoy Collins, for the Parkway Panther Book Club Award.
Good morning. Mrs. Cornelius and I both run the Parkway Panther Book Club. And in order to receive the Parkway Panther Book Club as a fifth grader, the student had to participate as a member in fifth grade and meet the goal, as well as participate one additional year. So the following students met this criteria. So please stand when I announce your name. Essence Mims, she participated 2 years and read 92 books. Edie Hawkins participated 6 years and read 594 books. Tayosi Adenuga read for 6 years. She participated 6 years and read 810 books. Ava Loesch read, she was with us for 6 years and read 1,069 books. Before I leave the podium, I would like to thank the Ewing Public Education Foundation and the PTA for their continual monetary support of the program. If it weren't for them, we would not be able to run this program. Thank you. Sorry about that. Now I'd like to introduce Ms. Brigida Donata. She's going to give out some computer awards.
Okay. Good morning. There are several students that Mrs. Morrell would like to recognize this morning for their performance in computer class. These students put forth their full effort week after week and consistently gave it their all. In addition, there were excellent role models for the rest of their class, demonstrating what it means to be a good 4R student while in computer class. For these reasons, she would like to recognize Leah Tesfahoon, Emil Doggett, Francesca Edward, Siani Jernigan, Shania Dewa, Ava Loesch, Alexander Griffin, Essence Mims, Yasmin Marin, and David Quapo. Congratulations. You may be seated. And now I would like to introduce Mr. Joseph Kalea for the President's Education Award.
Good morning. So this award has two parts. There's a silver and a gold. The silver is for students that have shown academic achievement and growth this year and throughout the years, and the gold is students that have shown excellence over the years. So when I read your names, please stand up. I don't have the great accent of Mr. Berkman, so I will try my best. First one, Cherry Araya, Michael Campbell, Jaden Cartwright, Ibrahim Denke, Jaleel Davis Houston, Tyler Hammond, Rafni Lopez Estrada, Yasmin Marin, Essence Mims, Victor Perez, Terrence Trailer, Jairus Williams, and Ezra Von Young. These next students receive the Gold/Excellence part of this award. Michaela Alicia, Madeline Carrigan, Khalid Church, Shania Dewa, Emil Doggett, Francesca Edward, Alex Griffin, Catherine Hawkins, Therese Hawkins, Cameron James, David Quaffo, Ava Loesch, Amir Ramirez Rufino, Maya Register, Julia Schroeder, Malachi Stewart, Amani Wertz Fennell, Salah Adin Zag, and Fiona Zhang. I will turn it back over to Mrs. Harris. Thank you.
As you see, our Parkway students give hard work, do great things, and our teachers are very happy to acknowledge their efforts. And now, for the teachers to come up to present their students certificates of completion. The certificates will be given tomorrow, and it will have all of their awards in them, but all of the teachers will come up and call their students' names. We'll start with Mrs. Schroeder.
Hello, good morning. All right, boys and girls, we have had a wonderful year together. As you move on to Fisher, remember to work hard, be respectful, resourceful, responsible, ready, and cooperative throughout your years. All you have learned here at Parkway will help you be very successful at Fisher and in life. Always be a proud Parkway Panther and make sure you come visit us. We're going to call the names of our homeroom students, but just keep in mind they're all ours in 5th grade, which is nice. So my homeroom students are Toyosi Adenuga, Michael Campbell, Leah Tesfahoon, Khalid Church, Jalil Davis Houston, Jeremiah Diaz, Tyler Hammond, Naomi Harrison, Therese Hawkins, Jair Johnson Turner, Ava Loesch, Victor Perez, Amir Ramirez Rufino, Samir Crawford, Jairus Williams, Lemuel Wimbush, and Kyle Coombs. You guys may be seated. Up next, we'll have Mrs. Yaboa.
Good morning. Although I have only been here a few short months, I have gotten to know my students very well. We have had many great times, and I know that each and every one of them will continue to do great things. I would like for you guys to remember to be confident wherever you go and in all that you do. Remember to be yourself and to do your very best. My homeroom students are Akela Alicia, Abraham Denke, Emil Doggett, Francesca Edward, Alexander Griffin, Catherine Hawkins, Kevin Hidalgo, Cameron James, Chriselle Lee, Ella Lloyd, Elias Martinez, Amy Mentor, Tegan Monroe, who also received the President's Excellence Award, Maya Register, Malachi Stewart, Amani Works, Salah Adin Zag, and Fiona Zhang. Next, I would like to invite up Mrs. Johnson.
Good morning. I have to tell all of you, this year has happened in what feels like only a few short months. The time I've had with the students, you've learned and grown so much. Mrs. Coluccio and myself, we couldn't be more proud of them. As these students move into middle school, I encourage you to continue to do well and to carry with you the ABCs you've learned in elementary school. To A, always be present in the moment and in what you're doing. To B, be true to yourselves. And to C, to always choose God. I will introduce the students of 5J, Jaden Cartwright, Siani Jernigan, Essen Smith, David Roberts, and Abigail Simon. I'm going to next call Mr. Dowski.
Good morning. It has been a pleasure watching this group of students learn and grow throughout these past 10 months with them. As a class, you have created memories that will be looked back on with fondness long after you've left Parkway. Good luck next year in middle school, and remember, once a Parkway Panther, always a Parkway Panther. I'm proud to introduce my homeroom, Lewis Conover, Madeline Carrigan, Terry Araya, Shania Dewa, Dakota Hall, Muhammad Ibrahim, DeMarcus Jackson, Bianca Joseph, David Quapo, Rafni Lopez Estrada, Yasmin Marin, Davian Rodriguez, Julia Schroeder, Nevaeh Taylor, Terrence Trailer, and Ezra Von Young.
Thank you, Mrs. Rudowski. Let's have all the fifth graders stand and receive a round of applause. Fifth grade students, please remain standing. I now turn you over to Mrs. Hall Carney, who will lead you in the fifth grade song. Carney, and especially thank you to our percussionists, Louis Conover and Malachi Stewart. Fifth grade students, please stand. One last time as a class, Parkway will shine tonight. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Parkway will shine tonight, Parkway will shine. She'll shine in beauty bright all down the line. Parkway will shine tonight, Parkway will shine. When the sun goes down and the moon comes up, Parkway will shine.
Please remain seated. Family and friends, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Parkway 5th grade class 2018. Please be seated. Once again, on behalf of our superintendent, Mr. Michael Nitti, our assistant superintendent, Dr. Ishibashi, and all of our Board of Education members, we are thankful for the support that they give us in order to produce a program and have events and follow a curriculum that allows us to be able to present to you such a class. We will now have the students exit the stage and head to the back of the cafeteria where we have cookies and juice. We ask that you allow the students to partake first, and then family and friends, please feel free. I ask that when you are leaving, if you are taking your student with you, please make sure that they check in with their teacher, and we will have sign-out sheets lined up with pens across the stage. If you are taking a sibling with you also, please sign them out on that same page. You can write their name in the blank space, and we will make sure all sign-outs are coordinated with the main office. Again, thank you again for coming today and sharing this moment with us. Please make sure to send your children back to school tomorrow for the final day. Mr. Berkman, the music.